What's going on, y'all? This is Chris Saunders, aka CSProductions.29, and today we are going to check out Look But Don't Touch by Polyphia featuring, it says, Lewis Grant. Y'all thought we were done with Polyphia reactions just because we've uploaded some varying styles of music? Come on now. This is Look But Don't Touch by Polyphia. Let's get it. Ooh, let me turn this up. Oh no, so I see where we're going here with the title, Look But Don't Touch. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, so far with the Polyphia songs we've listened to and I've reacted to, that tone right there was a little bit heavier, higher distortion, higher gain. I don't think any of the songs we've listened to have had that kind of distortion. So I'm curious. I'd imagine it'll kind of come back. I mentioned this in one video. Sometimes with these Polyphia songs, it seems like they'll come out with one riff, there'll be some sort of chorus, and then they'll come out with another riff, and then towards the end they kind of blend or mesh the two together. So I'm curious if that style, that tone, and that riff will come back towards the end. No, not a Tide Pod. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a reference to drugs or if that's actually like the whole Tide Pod thing. Don't need a Tide Pod. Came back. That was kind of crazy. That's a famous painting of like Jesus and 12 disciples at the Last Supper, and how they like changed the faces in the painting and everything to make it like they were astonished at his guitar playing there. Who is it? At Scott's guitar playing there. Wait, I just happened to pause at a hard transition. Let me go back. Yeah, here. I was just about to ask who Lewis Grant was and when he was coming in. So I'm guessing this is Lewis Grant. Let me know in the comments down below if this is Lewis Grant. I'm guessing it is.
This is it. You could be anything, anywhere, but you still have something to miss. 'Cause some say, look but don't touch. So make sure that you see it and that you see it enough. 'Cause some say, this is it. You could be anything, anywhere, but you still have something lips. Some say don't touch. Make sure you see it, see it all.
Interesting. Okay. Is it done? It is done. Okay. Yeah, so that was Look But Don't Touch by Polyphia. That one was a little bit out there for me. That was a little bit out there. It's interesting. So if that's Lewis Grant, it didn't really seem like he had that much of a feature, that much of a part. But I'm kind of curious because obviously the title of the song is "Look But Don't Touch," so you get there's it's craziness, foolishness, debauchery, money, all these different things, and then there's like destruction in the world. And so kind of curious on what like Polyphia, if they were trying to make references there. There were some satanic symbols and devil things, and at the end it looked like a devilish kingdom, if you will. So is it kind of saying like there's craziness, chaos? It seemed like with the lyrics that I'm assuming Lewis Grant was singing at the end, if he's like trying to question, like some people say that God is real, some people say that God isn't. He didn't reference God specifically, but I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. And so it seemed like there was kind of a tug there on like good versus evil, destruction of the world. So that one was a little bit out there, and I think part of it's kind of tough just because they don't have a lyricist, right? Typically with music, a lot of the times the vocalist will kind of help emphasize the feel of the song, right, that the band's created by the vocals and the similes and imagery in which they portray. And so help me out with this one in the comments down below. Was this your first time hearing Look But Don't Touch by Polyphia? What were your thoughts about it? But yeah, that's Look But Don't Touch. Not my favorite by them so far. I thought it was interesting. They had a little bit more metal tones and then mixed it with some of the groovy, kind of jazzy technical pieces, and then there was like that hard transition that I just happened to pause in at the end, which was interesting because it like really slowed it down to kind of a chopped and screwed hip hop beat with some interesting guitar parts. And so there's a lot going on in that song. But let me know what you thought in the comments down below. That was Look But Don't Touch by Polyphia. What are some other Polyphia songs? I have a few on my list. I'm blanking on the names. But let me know on other ones you want me to check out as well, where we can listen to together and have a conversation down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more reactions in the future. I'll see you next time. Peace.